Morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader here from Mr. Topstep with your Friday morning pre-market webcast. Okay, so yesterday is one of those days where the Bulls and the Bears could walk out of the session and say, we have something to take away that's positive from this. The Bears got their down day. It was down more than 0.5%. They pushed it as low as the 1382s. And if you would have asked them 4 or 5 days ago if they would have taken that, they absolutely would have. They would have snatched it up in a heartbeat. The Bulls, on the other hand, they gave up some ground yesterday, but they were able to rally off the close. They were able to hold the 82s and close above the 88s, which is important for them. In the overnight trade, it went up as high as 13.95 quarter just after the Europe Open, but they wanted no part of that, and they sold it off. We traded as low as 13.85.75. And we are actually 13.85 half, and we're rallying back a little bit now. The current trade is 13.87 quarter, and it's about 10 after 8 Eastern time as I'm doing this. So what am I looking for today? This is one of those days where, at the open, I'm just going to sit back and I'm going to watch the market open up and see what opportunities present themselves. I have no lean at all into today, and I do not feel like I have an edge going into today because the Bears are up at 87. They need to be down at 77 if they're going to make any progress beyond the next half an hour to 45 minutes. The Bulls were up at 95 and they couldn't hold it, and we're now 8 handles below that. So the reality of my range is 13.95 to 13.77, and we're really in the middle of that. So I'm not going to get real excited about leaning in one direction or another. There's just so much congestion between 1382 and 1388 that level, those bands, have got to be won by one side or the other. The Bulls tried to do it into the Europe Open, and they couldn't do it, and they were 7 handles above it. And they've got a lot of resistance to get through coming back, specifically the daily pivot at 13.90.75 and the 3-day pivot at 13.92.42. Not to mention the 13.88 price, which has been very important the last few days. So let's do support and resistance. The current trade is 13.87 half. So let's do the upside. Upside 13.88, 13.90.75. 1392.42, 1395, 1403, 1408, and 1410. On the downside, 1382, 1378 half, 1378 half to 1377. You've got the 20-day pivot. You've got the post Fed announcement price. So that's all that's all within a handle of each other. Then I've got 1373, 1370 half, and 1367. So everybody have a fantastic day and a fantastic weekend. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader from Mr. Topstep. I'll be back Monday morning with another pre-market webcast. Trade them well, everybody.